Welcome back to On Point. 2 weeks until the Kentucky Derby. James, I'm sure we'll talk a lot about who we're picking and how we're going to bet them and all that good stuff. But as we approach the Derby, I wanted to ask you, what can change for you over the next couple weeks that would get you on or off a horse?
Well, the biggest factor is going to be post positions. You know, I won't be picking a horse that's breaking from the rail.
Even Mubtaij?
Even Mubtaij.
Wow, all right.
Critical.
Well, Derek Simon, one of our colleagues, actually thinks the rail is underrated. Not that he thinks it's the best post position, but I think he calls it hogwash or hooey or something like that. I don't know how anyone can look at that overhead angle and see the way the one post actually has to break outside before getting to the rail and think that that's ideal. I mean, it's, to me, clearly a handicap.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a quarter-mile run before they have to take a left-hand turn. So unless you're a speed horse that goes right to the lead or a deep closer from the back of the pack, I mean, you're going to get shuffled back if you're in mid-pack position.
Yeah, there's definitely some horses I would say do not want the rail in this race. We'll talk more about that on the 29th when it actually happens. Might be a moot point depending on who gets it. What about in the mornings? Now, personally, I'm not one that knows a lot about husbandry or how horses train and things like that. There are some people I trust. We sell some reports on Brisnet, of course, Bruno, Kerry Thomas. I'll definitely be listening to them. I won't be listening to myself, though. I just don't see them enough. Are you one that actually can tell what a horse is doing, how they're training, or do you listen to other people too?
You know, I'm no expert at the visual impressions, but I do like to see them. You know, I'll have another was a horse that caught my eye that I thought just looked great in the mornings, and wound up selecting him to win. So, you know, like you said, Bruno, I mean, great resource, Thomas Herding and others. I'll just be keeping my eyes and ears open.
Yeah, no shortage of bad opinions, too, I'm sure, including some of mine on the undercard, no doubt. But always an exciting 2 weeks, a huge build-up, racing's time in the sun. I know you're probably looking forward to it as much as I am.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a great time. I mean, the preps are over, so...
Yeah, brass tacks.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we'll definitely be back next week, talk a little more about how some of these horses have started their training, or I shouldn't say start, they've been in training for a while, but Derby training in earnest, and then we'll be live at Churchill Downs Derby week, post-position draw, Oaks Derby coverage. Going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing you there.
All right. I'm looking forward to it, too.
Until then, it's On Point.